All right, welcome to Darkness Repaid Part 3, um, Session 15, which is, I'm in shock.
Yeah.
Um,
Didn't think it would be
Nobody's
that slow.
died yet. I didn't think you guys would put up with me that long. Um, so, Frizzlock, you were nominated by the dice to do the recap this week. Of course, everyone had different threads and role play, so it's just the stuff that was covered in gameplay last week.
Ooh. Okay, so I got a
Are we gonna go over that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I downloaded a mind map app
Good.
for my phone.
I like mind map.
What is mind map?
My mind is a map.
It's a way of thinking. It's how
And
it's
documenting.
actually it's actually how a lot of brothers do their talks.
Huh, that's a good idea.
It's more idea based rather than notes or stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's more grouping ideas together and
Yeah.
a flow of ideas.
Exactly.
This one's not the greatest in the world. Oh my gosh, it's like trying
I was like,
it's so
no.
blurry.
Uh,
Let me turn off my blurring.
Android or Apple?
Android.
Okay. So Android, the best mind mapping software is going to be Mindly.
What am I using?
Not that.
Probably not.
What the heck is this?
I'm doing
Where did you
Mindomo,
find
but I
this?
would be willing to
Oh.
switch because I'm not.
Yeah, Mindomo's okay, but Mindly,
Okay.
I haven't found anything better. Yeah, exactly.
No.
And
Yeah.
the other thing about Mindomo is you can share it with people, which is why I have it. But
That's cool.
Mindly you can't share, but it keeps track of everything so much better.
That's cool. I was taking some of my assembly notes in mind maps like this, and then kind of doing posts off of that, then this, and then doing posts off of that, and then this, But I was noticing with this, like we kept going off of the same kind of thread, like it was hard.
I work a
'cause-
lot with like Visio and PowerPoint and stuff. It's similar. Do a
Yeah.
lot of org charts and whatnot, outlining.
Mhm. Okay, so I'll start with the main section. It just like there's a couple random things here at the beginning. One, the tide is coming in. Two, there was that bad guy, just like keeping that in mind. There was a flashing of light in the northeast peak.
Can I interrupt?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
The tide doesn't come into where we are.
Oh,
No.
it doesn't? Okay,
No.
cool.
Not quite this far.
All right, and then into the main part of the notes. The cats come looking for food. Kayla attacks them. We kill and cook one. We meditate on trying to find some civilization nearby. Kale and I apologize. I'm like really tired tonight, so names are gonna be
You're
hard.
fine.
Katrina and Jayla.
It's sad you don't know her name yet.
I don't even know Katrina's name yet.
Yeah, no, I knew Katrina. That fear, like the presence inward that is probing you, and then Kale pulls away from this like evil presence thing. We distill some water. We give Lux a calm. They tried to repair the ship and failed miserably. And I was working on cutting a ladder to the peak of the mountain
Cliff.
or whatever that was. Yeah, cliff. That's what I have. My Cliff's notes.
Does anyone have anything they'd like to add for themselves?
I'm upset that I can't fix the ship.
I'm sorry.
Usually I would have the capability to do it, but I guess all the circuitry and the entire thing is fried, which is really a big bummer. Because I wanted to fly to the top of the mountain and be like, hey guys, let's go. Anyway.
It's not
Oh,
that
well.
big of a mountain.
Yeah, how far did I get out of curiosity before I was struck?
So
Struck.
I think the cliff is about 100 feet up was what we ended up with,
Oh, yeah.
and you made it just above halfway.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was struck by lightning.
What?
Yeah, like in Zelda. I was
Oh my god.
la
Were
la
you?
la.
Did you have metal on your back or something? Like,
He lifted his lightsaber up because he was
Yep.
working on the lightsaber.
Ciao.
Now the good news is that the
why are
lightsaber
you?
absorbed all the
Oh,
lightning,
okay.
so
Okay,
you
that's
didn't
good.
take any damage for that.
I didn't take any damage? I thought I took some.
Oh yeah, you took some from falling, but you didn't take any
Oh,
from
You
the
yeah.
fell
actual
down the mountain.
electrocuting.
We'll get
Hit
to
by
that
lightning.
later. I don't need to know about that. We're
Fell
metagaming
down the
now.
mountain.
That's
Yeah.
true. You can come back to camp and tell all your stories because both of you guys have lots to say. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
you tell me what you'd like to do. So Fallen Locks, you've been at camp for a few minutes because I told you what was at camp.
hmm
Thurzlock, you said that you were just gonna walk back to camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured it'd probably be best to have some more people with me when I do this kind of work. I don't know if I want to fall from the very top time. That's some backup.
Jayla and Kale were at the base of the cliff. And so, Kale, what would you like to do?
Grizzlox is
Hmm?
gone.
Oh,
Yep.
So what?
Grizzlox is
hot.
gone. Is he gone?
Say that one more time.
Is
Is
Grizzlock gone?
I guess we can kind of play it like you're coming down the windy part. I mean, you guys would intersect. There's no way that you would just walk past them. So we can start with you walking back down, and Jayla and Kale are at the base of the cliff. Is that okay?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
So we see him coming our way.
Yes. So he was when we approached, and Jayla was very out of breath because she's been in a cage for a couple years. You see Thrizlot get up, and he looks kind of messed up a little bit, and so he starts walking back down the windy part.
Okay. I guess if I see that he's in pain or dazed or however it is, I probably would hurry up to him and just, hey man, you need some help?
Sure.
What can I do?
Out of character,
If we're
did
really-
I ever heal up? Did I need to roll like? Because I was thinking about how
You
I was
don't-
gonna do that.
You don't have to roll anything. What is your healing ability? I mean, we're not in combat, so you can use it as many times as you want. I just wanted you to just not like poof, I'm healed. You would need to. I don't know what healing is, like what you personally do as a force user to heal, like if you sit and meditate or you do a little dance. I imagine that's a fairly personal thing for each force user.
Well, I had him just like seething back and forth,
Okay.
like Darth Maul did, when they were about to fight. So
You channel.
actually, I think he would be pretty healed up by now.
That's fine.
'Cause I wanted to be healed in case he ran into something on the way back. But
Yep, you're good. I didn't take any health from you.
okay, cool.
Can I be
What a
heard?
generous GM. Yes, you can be.
Okay. All right.
Beard's coming in.
What are you doing? Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know where we left out. I'm tired too. But when am I like not?
True story.
Exactly.
So yeah, you're good.
So I asked if there's anything I could do to help.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe you can spot me, or hold the line on the way up to the. I carve these things out, or we could take turns carving them out. The steps up to the top.
You mean like tether off to each other?
Yeah. That would work. Or yeah, that would work. I'm trying to think of what other way we could anchor that cable that we have, but at least tethered off to each other would be better than nothing.
One could focus on using the force to anchor themselves to the side while the other one is working.
I like it.
Sound good?
Forgive me,
Let's
guys.
go.
Are you guys still on the cliff scene? Do I need to reactivate that for you? What are you guys seeing?
I'm not in yet, actually.
I'm at the cliff.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't send you guys back to camp or anything.
Well, the one that's activated is the main one. So when he logs
Yes.
in, he's going to be on that one.
Okay, then I will pull him back to the cliff as soon as I see his name. Thal, I don't see you either. Are you on Foundry?
Oh, I'm not on Foundry. Oh my god. I thought I was. I wasn't.
That's okay. I sat for a good 5 or 10 minutes thinking that I was logged into Discord, and then realized that I wasn't.
Oh man.
I was like, "Where is everybody?" And then I looked and I was like, "Oh, well, both
yeah.
Caden and Caleb are on."
Join, please. There we go. Maybe.
You're fine. Okay, let me pull you to see.
It's trying. I'm not even here yet, really.
You're good. And then, Saul, what are you currently looking at?
I'm looking at it loading. Hold on. Oh, I'm looking at the camp. And
Okay.
whatever this is.
Let me help them for just a couple minutes, and then I'll switch back to
I
you.
turned off hardware acceleration. I gotta turn that back on.
So you're, I don't know where you guys are. I'd say you're somewhere in the middle there. La la la.
I gotta relaunch. Sorry.
You're all good.
I'm here, but everything's black.
Everything's black.
Yeah. Maybe I need to
Check your
darkness,
vision.
my old friend. Sorry.
I do have darknet vision now.
I mean, it shouldn't be black. It's only 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's pitch black. Should I refresh?
I think so. Why? What is that?
And I see Darren, Thol, and Lux. So I probably should be drug up to the other one anyway.
Are you in the main camp? Is that what you're telling
I
me?
would assume so, yeah, if it's Darren, Thol, and Lux are still
'Cause
there.
I thought that I pulled you. Hold on. Let me try again. Pull a scene. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you for that. It's gonna be stuck in my head now.
Which version?
Did you say you have dark
Of
vision?
silence.
Disturbed.
Yeah, well, I have a
Nice.
a
Good
force
one.
power with it now. Shadow
Okay.
sight.
And then I will update your vision to dark vision. Did that help at all? Are you still at camp?
Yeah, I can see. No, I'm on the thingy switchback, and I can see kind of black and whitish. So I think I'm good.
Okay. So what you should be seeing is there's still 50 feet of fiber cord attached to the cliff, and I put your little cut marks in.
Oh, nice. Very nice. They are, yeah, almost to the top.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sorry.
Oh, I just thought of something. It's too late now.
Never too late. I mean, unless it was something back on the ship that exploded.
No, not on the ship that exploded. Quick question. It's out
Yes,
of
sir.
character.
You're fine.
What was that ship just for transport, or did it have weapons on it?
I'm assuming it had basic stuff. Hold on. Give me a second. Where'd my mouse go? Come here, mouse. Sorry, it's a touch screen. Doesn't matter. Let's say that it's got laser cannons.
Okay.
Does it have a flux capacitor or a?
See, I don't have. Let me see
Alluvial
if I do.
dampeners or?
I'm sure that it has all those things on it. Any
Smile and nod, Katrina. Smile and nod.
Smile and wave, boys.
Nice. Somebody got it.
Corellian
well-
1D service turret.
Yeah.
Don't make me blow the ship up, guys.
No, please. I just want a turret.
I mean, I'm thinking about if I have something that can make a droid type thing, I might make a droid that has a turret mounted to it.
Why can't you just
Nice.
make a turret? Like a mobile turret.
That also is an idea.
If the
But I
ship
was
has
thinking of-
guns,
I was thinking of a spider-legged turret that I could be in.
if the
But,
ship
you know,
has
It's kind
guns,
of crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy that I want all this stuff.
No.
if the ship
if you-
has guns, can I take it and use it in my own blasters? Take the shells out.
How?
They don't-
I don't
they're not
think
the same
They don't
size,
use
dude.
shells,
that's
do
the
they?
same
No.
type
I'll
of
say,
ammo.
I've never seen any guns in Star Wars. They're probably.
They're
are,
using
but-
little 44s.
What'd you say?
I feel like those things would be
Okay.
incredibly heavy and you would be encumbered.
Well, what I have is this, and it's repair a droid or construct after being damaged in combat. Now, this isn't a droid, but I could make a mobile turret out of the stuff that's from it. I kind of want to go back to the ship and try to do that, because I do have a torch.
Yes. You have a fusion cutter. I don't know if that would require. Hold on.
I just want to make it and let somebody use it, because I got to do sneak attacks anyway. Unless somebody wants to stand next to me.
Let's
Okay,
see,
what are these
kind
rules?
of
Oh,
There is actually a skill where you can make
Astrotech implements.
robot.
Is it
droid
Astrotech?
specific.
Might
Those are
be.
droid customizations.
yeah, and I'm
Um,
'Cause I
not.
had one or
yeah, this
saw
isn't
one
a
where it's like you
droid.
could build a small droid and it lasted for so long.
Hmm.
Tracker droid. You're thinking of the tracker droid interface?
Maybe.
There's a mechanics kit for starships and vehicles. I'm gonna say that that's probably what you would need to do something like that. Not that anything's keeping you from dismantling them and dragging them back to camp, but I think
Well, I
that
mean, the thing
you-
is, I could still. I can dismantle what is on the ship and take the. If there's any wheeled gear on it, I can strip that gear, and put this turret on wheels of sorts. I would have to strip some of the mechanical devices that are still functioning from the ship itself in order to make such a thing. And I don't know if a fusion cutter and it's being specific but not really being that specific. I have a fusion cutter and a repair kit. I don't know if that'd be acceptable. I don't have any implements.
Yeah, you don't have a mechanics kit or what does the repair kit cover?
A repair kit is a med pack for droids, isn't it?
Okay. That sounds
Isn't that
correct?
what that is?
Well, it's a
Let me look it up.
repair. Let me look at it. Repair kit. It's basic tools needed to repair a droid or construct after being damaged in combat.
It has
droid
3 uses.
or construct.
Yeah, the kit has 3 uses. As an action, you can expend 1 use of the kit to restore hit points to a droid or construct within 5 feet.
Okay.
So it's
But
basically a med pack, but for a droid.
Yes, but it's also for constructs, and this would be a construct, wouldn't it?
Technically, yes.
So.
Yes, but I don't know if you're repairing something that's broken versus making something completely new from scratch.
Yeah, I swear there's an ability that you can make them from scratch.
Oh, you totally can build a droid from scratch.
It's an archetype specifically. I don't know if that's what you're thinking of.
Tool is related to the object you're trying to create. Typically, artisans implements.
I mean, your largest factor is time.
Yeah.
I'd have to make a ruling of how long it would take and what kind of roles to enforce a successful build. Crafting.
The rate at which you craft doubles.
So then we have to find a market value of a turret.
Companions. Huh?
Well, if it's under, I don't know if you want to classify it under crafting or astrotech engineering. Now this is for a companion. Is what you want an actual
I don't want
droid
a droid.
with it?
It's not a droid.
You just want a turret
I want
on wheels.
a turret on wheels.
Okay. So it would be under crafting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make a droid out of that ship. There's no way.
Not unless you guys expect to be at this camp for a week.
Yeah.
I
mean, if I can scrounge together a mounted turret on wheels, then in like a few hours based on like the components that I'm stripping from, and if they are working components. If they're not working components, I'm not going to worry about it.
I did say most of the electrical work is fried. However, why don't you roll a technology to do a diagnostic check to see if you can find viable electrical servo crap to base this on. You guys have to make me use my brain all the time. Up with you. Can't have a leisurely stroll in the jungle.
You wanna help me? You want to help me out, there, pilot man? Because he can do a diagnostic
Would
check, but
you-
since he's a pilot, I mean, would he be able to
Could-
do diagnostics
could-
on the ship?
Yeah, could I look at
I
components
will let him
in
help
general
you to boost your score because I was gonna put the DC at 15.
with technology or with piloting? Would you like? Because I may see it from a different angle. Because I believe he has more
Let's
experience
do
with
piloting
technology.
since he did a tech roll.
Okay.
You do piloting to like put your heads together, and you're going through the ship, and you're like, well, let's look at this system and let's check this system and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are able to find enough unfried circuitry.
Okay.
You're gonna need 2 hours to strip the parts you need
Oh, 2 hours
and
to
drag
strip,
them back
okay.
to camp. Okay, just to strip the parts. I mean, that's
2 hours to strip? Man.
The parts.
we're talking about heavy machinery. You're taking a ship apart. I think that's fair.
Okay.
It's a lot more than fair.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
And DC 15. Seems
And what?
real
What?
fair.
Okay. First question: what time is it right now? Is it like an approximation?
So it is 4:30 in the afternoon.
Okay. 2 hours. 6 o'clock. I don't know how much time it'll take for us to actually assemble the thing. And probably
You
need extra
guys
hands.
need to have a little powwow of what you're gonna do for the next 12 hours, essentially.
Because we need to get to the
Too
top
many
of that.
mice.
Too many mice.
I have 2 laptops and 2 monitors and 2 mice.
There's a program called Synergy. You install it on each one, and then
Mhm.
you can move your mouse from screen to screen to screen with only one mouse and one keyboard.
I don't know if my computer can take that.
Oh, it
You
can.
could
It
do-
runs. It's super lightweight. I've run it on
Yeah.
really old computers years ago, a decade ago.
You can
Pretty cool.
run the native one to Microsoft. It's called Mouse Without Borders, too.
I didn't even know
So-
they had that.
Really not
I
that big a
use-
deal.
Yeah.
My work laptop is a touchscreen. But I keep feeling around for my mouse out of instinct.
I use Space Desk for my phone to connect to my PC.
And I honestly
really
don't
cool about
think that my work will let me download any kind of software to it because it's
yeah.
Mm.
got all sorts of firewall protection. So
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
I'm fine.
The cool thing about it though is like you can have it run like you can have an Apple, a Windows, and like a Linux box and have it all installed on each, and it, you know, you can control all 3. I think
That's
it'll
cool.
even like you can copy paste between them and like it's just
That's
Mm.
crazy.
slick. Yeah.
That's
That would
really
be
cool.
huge. So, like I said, I do all my GM notes on Word and PowerPoint on my work computer because I don't want to pay for Microsoft on my home computer. And so, in order to move my GM notes over to my other laptop so I can copy and paste things and especially images, I have a personal thread on Discord where I just send images and then download them from one
Oh,
computer
wow.
to the other. I know,
So,
but it
I
works.
don't know
You
how
using-
your work account works, but I can log into 5 computers with my work account. So I just log into my computer at home, my Microsoft, like
Mm.
If I use a different computer, it makes me. It's like a 2-step verification where it like
Mhm.
calls my phone and blah 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 blah. Blah. It's
Oh,
just
that's
a
Ohio
hassle.
Health stuff, yeah.
Yes, yes.
for whatever reason that happens on my work computers, like the group policy is forced to do that on my work computer, but it doesn't do the 2-factor authentication here at home.
Anyway,
might try
anyway. What were we talking about? Okay, so 2 hours to strip.
It's a good day's
If you
work.
want to,
Sorry.
so you just walked to camp carrying a box bucket of scraps.
Mm-hmm.
You're more than welcome to head back. It's like a 10-minute walk.
Mm-hmm.
You can start doing that while Drizlock and Kale.
Can I enlist the help of Darren to make this faster?
That's a good question. I already gave you guys a lot of help with Darren because he's a scout, and I took care of your food and water for a while.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that Darren is napping.
Okay.
Can I help him?
Well, you are helping me. It's gonna be for. I think that was for us guys to do it. It's gonna take 2 hours. I don't trust Thrizlock to help.
Ouch.
It'll just me and Lux is fine. If some of them wants to help, I guess that's fine. We'll just let them know we're gonna go do that, and they'll figure out.
Then
We'll
roleplay
have
that.
all the comms, yeah.
Because currently they don't know anything that you're doing or have done.
Which is perfect. That's great. Great.
It's just fine.
We'll just walk away silently. Just, like, start away right now, like while they're away, and we'll
just
call them on the comms. We'll call them on the comms. It's like, yeah.
I'll open my jacket a little bit so you can see my gun and just nod down.
Oh, we don't need guns. I need a wrench. Where's your wrench?
I have to read up on crafting to see how on earth long this will take you guys to actually accomplish. Thrizlock and Kale, you can continue your discussion about the cliff. Thal, you have a comm if you want to tell them what's going on your end.
Alright. Guys, we're gonna go do some salvaging from that ship, and hopefully we'll come back with a powerful weapon. So we'll see. Watch us not even... Here's the thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, how are we gonna get this weapon up the hill? Up the mountain?
That's a good question.
Kale will hold out his hand for the comm from Thrizlock.
Yeah.
He slaps it into his hand.
I'll just say, there is no weapon that... All weapons pale in comparison to the power of the Force. I'll hand it back.
I'll yell over the comm. Do any of you magic fingers have a force transfer? Magic transfer? You guys do that?
Yes, we do.
Can you share the Force?
We can force email things. It was in the last Jedi. So it has to be real.
It was in the last update. It was the Force patch.
I've never heard of that
Caleb
before.
doesn't acknowledge the Last Jedi.
Never heard of that before. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Your response should have been something to the effect of, "Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has yet to muster up the plans for the stolen data plan."
Well, okay. I'll ask this to on the comms to both Thrizlock and to Kale. Do you think that you guys could possibly use the Force to bring up a turret from
I
this
don't understand.
from this ship that we plan on making?
Did you guys read the crafting stuff?
I did read it. I can't remember everything from it.
Okay. So you can craft in 1 days of downtime something that's worth 250 credits. So
Right.
we have to assign a value. Yes, it's a downtime activity.
So you have to assign a value to the existing parts.
And then we times that by, divided by 250 in terms of how many days of downtime it's going to take you to assemble this.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
I.e. not happening.
Probably not.
You can work on this until you guys fly out of here, but you have to be responsible for dragging it around.
Or hiding it and forgetting about it if we don't finish it.
And spending time on it. You have to remember.
What else are we gonna do? I'm not gonna scale a mountain until then.
You do you. You have your own
The
hobby
mountain
there.
path is almost made. Like,
Yeah.
you look at the. Well, you can't look at the map, but I'm talking. I can't. I don't know why my voice thing is not working. But hold on a second.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's really okay.
It's harder to understand you.
It is.
Unfortunately.
I can technically hear you. I can't distinguish everything.
Okay, so I need to like.
Please tell me that's
restart
an
it.
adult.
But anyway, in character, I've
Nothing. I
Got
just
about 3/4 of the way up the mountain already, so shouldn't be much longer. We could try to hoist it up the mountain with the cable.
Maybe, and have the help with the force with you guys.
I'm not
Or
the
you could
best.
just leave it with Darren.
I'm not the
He'll
best with
watch it for you.
telekinesis.
You're not the best telekinesis. I mean, you guys would be working together, and we would have it hoisted up by the cable, so it would be fine technically. This is probably all for naught and doesn't really need to be done. I'm just wanting to see if it can be done.
Who cares?
Yeah, but let's
My
give it a shot.
experience, this is going to be a lot of work.
It is going
Well,
to be a lot of work.
A lot
but
of
what else
time.
what
It
else
does-
are we
it-
going to do?
I'm not going to interject. You do you.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Do we have time for this? I mean, it'd be nice to have, but it's not necessary. It's also something big equipment to lug around. I guess getting to the top of the mountain. I don't know. Maybe it's a maybe for me.
Could he have done it in his like?
Why don't you
days
take
last
the
time?
Why don't you take the pieces to camp, and then we'll leave it at camp until we come back.
All right, I'll try that. And let's go disassemble this monster.
That way
Okay,
we,
so-
Make a
if we
different
want to do it,
monster.
we can later.
Yeah.
But right now we need to get up this mountain. You know.
So like I said, it's gonna take 2 hours to strip the ship and get it back to camp. I'll throw in that 10 minutes for you. So you are therefore occupied from 4:30 to 6:30. Is that what you're committing to? Unless, Kale and Thrizlock are like, "Hey," and then
I mean, do you guys
abandon
need
your
our help?
mission.
Do you guys need our help for that? Or...
Not at the
Here,
moment.
hold on.
Okay. So you can go back to the ship. More than welcome to keep your comms on.
Don't die.
And then, I know, my lungs are Swiss cheese. And then
You hear that?
Thrizlock
you
and
hear that
Kale, you
thunder?
can continue.
Who is saying, do you hear that thunder?
Kale.
In game, I mean, like, yeah, in.
I did because the GM's coughing, so to the player.
I got it.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a jab
dad.
at the fact that he was just electrocuted.
I mean, say it kind of twitches.
Yeah. There's a little spark comes off his hair somewhere.
Kale's not worried about lightning.
I am. I am the storm that's approaching.
Before we leave, I'll take the little bottle of that had the little bottle, and I'll just wave it at Kale.
Leave.
Kale, you're already gone.
We're in two
Oh, we're
separate
already gone.
places.
Yeah.
Oh, we already left.
Kale's still on
Yeah,
the
we already
cliff.
Yeah, we're gone.
They never came back to camp.
This picture's tripping me out. Okay.
I'm sorry. I can
No,
remove
you're
them
good.
off of that.
No,
Yeah,
you're good.
We gotta move
Delete
to
it.
the
Okay.
ship, I guess.
I was
I'll
wondering. Okay.
Put them off to the side. I apologize.
No, you're good.
Are you ready
So
to?
they're-
Are you anchoring and I'm
Oh.
cutting, or are you cutting and I'm anchoring? What are we doing?
So I always think would work best because I got 4 arms and 2 legs. I could aim for pretty good, but I could also be cutting by calling myself up and using one arm.
This is a very different voice.
I don't know, nice. Nah. My bad.
Anyway,
You just can't catch a break, dude.
It was almost like Morgan Freeman for a half
That
second.
was.
It sounded
Oh.
like Morgan Freeman.
Almost.
that was the
Like-
Morgan Freeman voice.
Discount Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman on helium.
It was Morgan Freeman on one of them smoking commercials.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say that again though, so I understand.
I mean, so the benefit of me anchoring, I've got 4 arms and 2 legs, so I've got 6 points of contact. But also the benefit of me cutting, I would have 5 points of contact while cutting. So I mean,
Okay.
what do you think?
Makes sense to me.
I'm gonna have 4 points of contact while cutting.
Hmm.
I'm going to levitate my weapon like I do when I fight.
Oh, okay.
You also have a
So
tail. that
I'll
you're
anchor you
still
then.
using.
That's fine.
Don't you
Alright,
also have a tail
start-
that you're proficient with?
Yes, I'll start to climb up.
I think we should throw the thing over a tree limb or something, though, if there is one.
Yeah, that way
That
we
way.
don't pull each other off.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Maybe.
I will hold onto the rope with my tail.
Nice. I tie it
No.
around myself.
I'll start up. You're gonna. Okay.
Did you think he was going to tie your tail around himself?
No.
That's what I got.
No. Just familiar with. How are you tying it around yourself? Just for my own morbid curiosity.
All right. Now that you're
Very
asking so many questions, I'm just gonna hold on to it with like two of my free hands.
He'll do a free bow line. How about that?
Do a quick release knot.
I'll start up first, then go up there. Whee!
Cool. Let's do. Unless you have a specific climbing speed, let's use your movement speed, and then just do a quick athletics. I mean, you guys are pretty stable. It'll be a very low DC, but just to.
So you said athletics. But I am
Unless
a monk.
you want to counter with something, then,
I am a monk,
what would
so
you
I
like?
can use acrobatics for athletics.
Absolutely. Go for it.
I know I'm reaching, but would it be possible to find some sort of retracting device that I can put that fiber cord into to just make it like automatically retract to the top of the mountain? That I can find in the ship or find from the ship's components.
Can you write this down and wait until we're done?
Can you wait your
Yeah.
turn, buddy?
Can I?
Quit cutting the line.
Just like write a little list of questions, and I'll be with you in a minute.
Sorry. Sorry.
I've been
Gotta
interrupted
get-
like 4 times from you guys
Why are you throwing me
Getting
in?
ideas.
because you're with him.
You're in this together, buddy. I'm sorry.
All
In
right,
fact, you're
so
always with him. So
Can I make the argument of rolling with advantage since I have so many arms?
you definitely can roll with advantage at this leg of the race because all of the little things are already in place.
Cool.
that
Which
applies to
means,
me.
Kale, you probably should have done that too.
Oh my god. Can you believe
What?
that?
So 1 and a 2.
That's
Nice.
crazy. That didn't do me a lot of good.
Wow.
I did.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, what? I guess it kept me from doing a complete, like, utter failure.
No, you're
Wait
fine.
until he got to the top
All
of the
I'm
mountain.
going to require of you is instead of move. What's your movement speed?
30.
30. Kale, you're okay to go to the next 30. Thrizlock, you with a 2, I just want you to move 15 and then roll again. You guys are still tethered. It just is taking you a little bit longer. It's not like a. So move up and roll.
There we go.
There you go. Now you can move again. Do your 30. Kale, move your 30. By the way, Jayla's just chilling at the bottom.
See.
You're good. What was that? There's lock.
I was trying to go back to the bottom so I can measure up 15.
Oh,
Because I was just
I was like, you
walking
didn't
up
fall.
before. Ah!
All right. Next turn.
Am I there or not?
You are not at the top. Is that what you're asking?
Like,
Well,
am
you
I
got
at the
another-
top where the slashes are?
You're just about at the top where the slashes are. So yeah, you
Okay.
can start cutting.
I'll start cutting then. I'll use the force to levitate my lightsaber. Keep it.
Okay.
Activate it. Turn on. What color is it, by the way?
Your lightsaber? I guess it would be white for now, because your crystal was unattuned. It was just a white crystal.
Okay.
So it's whatever you want to do with it the next time you do your thing.
What do I need to do anything, or do I just start slashing, or?
Oh yeah. Start slashing. The next thing, instead of rolling in acrobatics, I'm just gonna have you roll a wisdom or a charisma to withstand your focus. So now your focus is more on the slashing versus just keeping your balance. So you guys are tethered to each other, not in any way tethered to the cliff. Is that correct?
We threw the line over. Could we throw the line over like a tree limb or a rock
So
or
you
something?
have it anchored at 50 feet because it's 50 feet of cord. So now instead of let me see if I can draw this. So I'm going to say that it's anchored to this tree. However, I mean, it just means that it's stretching this way up. It's 100 feet, so if you were tethered at 50, it should reach to the top for you without having to re-anchor it, unless you feel safer detaching it and re-anchoring it again from where you are. That's completely up to you.
No, I think that's good. Just as long as if he falls, he doesn't move, boop, and then pull me right down. Like he would swing off of the branch, I would keep him from falling, and then we could keep going, or vice versa.
I think you have enough safe,
Fail-safe?
whatever. Thank you. I'm like, whatever that term
Sail
is.
face?
Sail face. Anyway, do another round of whatevers.
Okay, I did charisma right there.
Okay, you're good. Move on up. Thurslock, you're gonna switch to charisma instead of your
Okay.
athletics, and you can move up 30.
I can move up 30.
Isn't that what your movement is? Movement speed?
Uh-huh.
Am
Okay.
I moving with charisma, or was I focusing him from falling, or both?
You're
I mean,
just
I-
focusing on cutting. I guess
So-
you're not actually cutting at this point yet. Just Kale is.
My question, my movement speed is 30, but I
Mhm.
don't have a climbing speed. So in reality, my movement speed is 15.
Because it's difficult terrain. Yeah.
Right. So 15?
Yeah. I'm not here.
Almost there.
Yeah.
I'm just focused on keeping him from falling, I guess.
Eh.
You guys, are you at the top? Did you do it?
He looks darn close.
No, I didn't do it. I got a 7.
That is unfortunate.
I wouldn't mind moving up a little bit more.
Yes. Go for it. Are you not able to move up? Or you just...
Well, I was just gonna say I could roll for athletics again.
Oh, yeah. You can roll. So with a 7, you're gonna slip just a little bit. You catch yourself, but you fall back, like 10 feet.
Nice. I was steadying him with the force, though. Forgot about that.
You can
I'll
argue 5. Move
I'll
back
just-
5.
I'll nod a thank you. Thank you.
What do I move with an 18? 30? Oh, no.
Nope, doesn't count. I'm a Rin.
Oh, good.
Awesome. All right, so you move your full 15. Thrizlock, you move your 15. And then at this point, Kale, you could probably just pull him up, and you wouldn't have to roll again.
All right.
And you said the cliff is 100 feet.
Say what?
The cliff is 100 feet.
Yes.
Alright,
So you guys make it.
I'll take my 50-foot fiber cord, tie it off the end of this one, and I'll pull it from its anchored point up so that we can anchor it here at the top and then drop it down so that people can have something.
So you're keeping the one at 50 feet. Do you remember whose that was? And then you're using yours to go down 50 feet. Is that what you're saying? There'll be 2 on the board?
I'm tying them together
Okay.
so that they can have a safety line when they are climbing up.
You guys got stairs and a safety line. Like, this is like the red carpet coming up this cliff. We could pull up a turret with that too.
Here's my lovely drawing of your rope with your
Yay.
little steps. All right. So you've reached the top of the cliff. What would you like to do?
I don't see a drawing.
Look around.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
ChatGPT, what do they see at the top?
Oh. All
Put
right.
emotion into it.
Yeah. It always uses the words kerfuffle and din. The din of the lights. It's like, oh, ChatGPT, I can tell. No one says that.
So you guys see this.
I'm gonna start using that in real life just to mess with you.
Actually, it sounds like the way Keith talks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Katrina and I don't use ChatGPT. That's too complicated for us. We just read a dictionary when we were young.
He's not joking.
All right.
I'm not joking. I
don't doubt it.
dictionary at work for fun. I would just open to a random page and just scroll up and down and see if there was words in there I didn't know. That's how I learned the word sesquipedalian.
What is that?
Yep.
What is that?
Sesquipedalian. It literally means a long word or someone who is given to the use of using long words.
So you're a Sesquipedalian.
Sesquipedalian.
All right. So I'm hoping that Kale and Thrizlock see a picture and
Yeah.
the rest of you don't.
I do.
All right.
Yep.
So this is what you see on the cliff. It's kind of narrowish and grassy. You can see some mountains in the background.
Good thing we're bringing a ship up here.
Yeah.
Did you say that into the comm?
I said it out loud.
Did I hear it on the comm?
I don't have a comm.
Oh.
Okay. So I did not change this. But so you obviously see a little path up to a statue of a woman who's holding a text, and she's got her arm up. However, the hand is now missing.
Maybe from the lightning.
No.
You can
Rude.
investigate it.
Lightning is our friend.
That's true. I forgot about that. It's not.
It's not my friend.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I slowly approach it and look around for signs of the hand.
Why don't you roll an investigation? Guys, an hour has passed. That's how long it took them to cut out the rest of the thing. So you are halfway to clearing the wreckage of whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, brother.
Can I? I'm
Wait,
not gonna
what?
look for anything. I'm gonna let him look for stuff.
Mhm.
Can I read the text?
Oh, absolutely.
Daily text.
Yeah.
Nope, you
Feel
mean
free.
on her book?
Yes.
How can you see those texts on her? Just because of the book. Do you see those texts on it?
Okay, so
No.
I'm not gonna have you roll an investigation because you have eyeballs. So you get up closer to the statue, and you notice some text on the textbook. You also notice some text on the base of the statue. Which one would you like me to read you first?
I'm short, so let's go with the base of the statue.
All right. So you see this. Do you see that? You let me know when you want the text.
Can I also see this text while I'm looking?
Only if you go up to the statue and say that that's what you're looking at.
Whatever happened with what I was investigating?
That's a good question. So you go up to the statue and you're currently just focused on the stump of the hand. You notice that the stump of her arm is burnt. Like there's but it's a very clean whoosh. And you find the hand under a bush. It just kind of rolled over there. So the hand is a hand, and it's holding this like crystal or quartz like sphere.
Nice. I take the hand and sphere. Can I try to replace it?
Totally. What would you like to do that with?
Well, let me read the texts. Let me read the texts
Okay.
first.
I am going
It
to
says,
show
don't
you.
replace it.
So this is what's on the base. If you want, I can wait a minute before I read the other thing, or I can just go ahead and read the other thing to Caleb. I don't have a visual for that. I'm just going to read it out loud.
Okay.
Okay. So the textbook, says, there is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no fear, there is power. I am the heart of the force. I am the revealing fire of light. I am the mystery of darkness. In balance with chaos and harmony, immortal in the force. The Jedi.
Can you send that to me?
Can I send it to you?
Or not?
And
Mhm.
I'm just
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
ask
yes.
you to read it.
No,
and
you're
me, I
fine.
tried to. I'll take it too, because I tried to type all that out, and it's a hot mess.
Nope, it's just the standard code of the Jedi. You can Google it.
Okay. Got that.
And it's something that you may or may not have experience with in your personal training of years past. I don't know how well your masters were in history lessons. I'm trying to remember if I have a visual of that or not. I might not. Actually, it may be in my. I'm so sorry, guys.
How do you spell Jedi again?
Jeedai.
This. Copy.
Jedi. He is no Jedi.
I wasn't sure if I was butchering how to pronounce it or not. So much of this stuff is just red in my brain.
Yeah, I'm not finding it.
I got you. Give me a second.
Well, then
Thanks,
you're
sir.
silly. Here, I'm posting it.
I am silly, so that's accurate. That tracks.
Okay. So, what would you like to do next?
Jedi.
I'd like to at least try to line that hand back up to where it was.
Absolutely. Again, how would you like to do that?
With two of my forehands, like this.
You're just gonna hold it there?
Oh, you know what? I guess I could use the force to like levitate it in place. That seems appropriate.
Absolutely. So, you do. Nothing magical happens.
Well, I take it with me at least, in case it's important somewhere else.
Would you like to investigate something else?
Sure. I'd like to investigate the crystal.
Okay. Roll that for me.
Oh!
God.
I either roll high or I roll low. There's no in between on this guy.
It's a crystal ball.
Whoa. Pretty.
Can I look
Caleb,
at
what
it?
would you like to do?
Anything
Can
off
I-
of this, yeah. I hand
I
it
see
to
it?
you. You want to try it?
I'll look at it.
Yep.
I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Eventually. Got all these things in the way.
You look at the crystal sphere, It looks reflective, prismatic. It looks like there's like a distortion way deep inside, but it's not clear.
There's no visual for this, just your description.
Not at this time of day.
Well, I feel like that's a clue. That's a subtle hint.
Beats me.
I think y'all need to redefine your definition of subtle.
I am a merciful GM.
Are these
Well,
comms
no,
touch to talk, or are they like...
I use my combo at all times. Wasn't there a, with my extra hand, wasn't there a full time of day dawn? We gotta be up here.
I'll
Before
stay
the
over the...
five, sure.
If your comm is always open, I'll just say it's probably that same crystal that we... that the text on the data pad was talking about. Wherever it is, probably just leave it where it is.
I bet you whoever somebody beat us to the punch. They did whatever needed to be done on it, and they cut it off in it, and the bushes just slow us down.
Oh yeah, there's already been somebody here. I found evidence of them back when I left you.
What evidence? And
It
why
looked
are
like
you
there
telling
were-
us this just now?
Didn't seem relevant till just now.
Okay.
Can I hear that over the
Seem like
comm?
that someone could be like hiding and waiting for us up here.
But they weren't. It
Thank
was
goodness.
a big freighter,
No
and there
thanks
was
to
only
you.
one set of footprints that headed this way. So
Okay. Thrizzlaw, can you hand the comm to Kale?
Sure.
Kale. All information is relevant. If there's anybody here that could be a combatant, we need to know.
that's why I'm telling you now.
That was information that was relevant hours ago. I'm just letting you know. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying.
Well, they're not down there.
Remember-
They're up here somewhere.
Wait. What?
I am mad at you. I am mad at you.
Sorry.
Well. Yeah. We're working as a team, so you're going to have to share.
I am sharing. I'm sharing right now.
Share
Sharing
early.
is care.
It didn't matter until just now.
It...
Sparked my memory. I mean, I felt something weird happen with Grizzlock, and I came running, and then I just forgot about what happened until just now. He was
It
more
happens.
important.
Oh.
That's true.
All right.
That's true.
Well. Let us know if you need us to abandon this task to come help you.
I mean, not so far.
Alright. Go back to work.
lots of words up here.
Oh.
How much time do we have until what time is it? Ish, you know.
It's about
5:30?
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that took you about a half hour to sit there and beat around the bush.
There's no
Search.
bushes.
Half hour?
Whatever. Yeah, to walk up the little cliff and to look around, and yeah, I'm gonna give you a half hour.
Okay.
What are you complaining about? You should be like, take all the time you need.
No, I thought like our conversation took half hour, like
No,
5
no.
minutes.
Since they've been on top of the cliff.
Okay. Okay.
What would you guys like to do next?
So over the comms, I say. Well, I'm gonna read this in my voice, but it'll be his, just so the other guys can hear it. There's a sign up here that says, "Your voice is a thorn, a piercing shout. Thorn is capital, shout is capital. You stew, capital stew, of past wrongs, brewed with teas, which is also all caps, of anger and doubt. Beware of the path you choose. Only walking in darkness or light. Traveling on the unbalanced road will cause you to stumble into the night. So thorn, shout, stew, and tease are capitalized.
Those might be steps at a later venture.
I wonder if
What
they're
are
like
they- what are they again?
anagrams or something.
What did they say?
Thorn, shout, stew, tease. Tease could be like eats.
Stew?
Stew could be like wets or something like that.
Tease?
Or seat.
Some
Stew, S-T-E-W. Tease, T-E-A-S. Thorn, and shout.
T-E-E?
T-E-A-S. Sorry.
T-E-A-S-E. Okay.
No, just T-E-A-S.
Oh. Huh? Alright.
Brewed with teas of anger and doubt.
Oh, tease. Got you.
Yeah.
like multiple T.
I feel like these are anagrams or whatever you call those.
Yeah. I might have to have you read that again later. Because I'm kind of
Okay.
distracted doing the stuff on the ship anyway. So, but I'll
I
at
just
least
wanted
remember.
that to be rolling around in your guys' brains.
Yeah, I'm more worried about this getting this this turret for us. And also a retractable cord would be really nice. That way I could just shoot up the mountain and not have to worry about it.
You basically have that. We'll pull you up if you need. And there's a ladder.
Well, I'm still gonna look for it. Maybe it'd be useful later. Maybe I can make
Not a
some
bad
sort of
idea.
device that'll end up anchoring, and then we can just pull each other up mechanically, or I can pull one of us up mechanically. And I don't know.
Such a good player.
So, I think I know what this is saying.
Nice. What?
At least the capital letter, like the capital words. Like you said, it's an anagram, whatever that is.
Uh-huh.
I think it's north, south, east, or west.
Yeah,
and
I was
east,
thinking
what I
north.
think. I
Yep.
don't know. It could be.
think
It
you're
might
right.
not be.
No, there's no way it's not.
What was the anagram words you were talking about?
Thorn is north. Shout is south. Stew is west. And tease is east.
Oh my god. That makes sense.
I don't know why, but it just popped out to me.
Mm.
I don't know what to do with that. I mean,
Good with riddles and puzzles, are we?
Oh, me neither.
if there was one, I would say we could head in that direction, but there's all four.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
But it does say only walking in darkness or light, so we're gonna have to pick a side at some point.
Well, the path will be revealed at dawn. So. I'm assuming since it's supposed to be at first light, that was supposed to be walk in the light.
What if it has to do with like the order in which it's said?
Oh.
I'm just spitballing.
Really? Really?
I didn't think of that.
Damn.
That's a good idea.
Because it's not like normally you do like north, south,
Mhm.
but instead it's north, south, west, east.
Wouldn't that end up putting you in the same position? Somehow? Never mind. I don't know. Hold on. Thinking.
worry about your ship nonsense.
Maybe like he said, it'll become
Nonsense.
clear when
We'll see how
darkness
much of
falls.
nonsense it is when I'm able to shoot. When I'm able to take out one of our enemies very quickly with this with this turret.
I'm just telling you right now, if it comes down to like, the elf and the dwarf fighting in Lord of the Rings where they're counting, I will 100% be counting how many people I destroy with lightning versus how many people you can shoot with that stupid thing.
Well,
It still only counts as one.
we shall see.
I'm out of ideas.
Same. So
Should we-
maybe switch back to the other guys.
Should we
It's
take
probably
the,
time gated,
the
guys.
hand with
Just
us
letting
and
you know.
head back down?
Absolutely, yeah. I said we take that hand
Go
and
to
crystal.
camp? Because we don't have to be back here until dawn.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
Do you guys
Help them
know?
out.
Do you guys have any noticeable evidence of where the crystal was, and if it was on something?
It was in the hand that was chopped, that was cut off.
Okay. Well.
Oh,
then
hey,
you
can
have
we
to put it in the
investigate-
hand and put it on there.
Was
I
that?
mean, we're gonna end up having to put the hand back up on there before dawn strikes, so we have to be here as it happens.
Anybody
in order
got
to
I'm
make sure
taking
we're
it.
Seeing it.
I'm taking it with me. You got
Yeah.
any gum?
Anybody got any gum?
No, I got a fusion cutter, but I don't think that ends up working for stone.
Is it stone?
The hand is stone. The sphere is a crystal quartz type material.
For some
I
reason I
mean-
was imagining it being made out of like copper or
It's not the
Something
Statue of
like-
Liberty.
I have an idea. I'll try to
Honestly,
fashion a
that's what I
piece of
thought
rebar
too.
we can stick it in.
well, can we investigate any like tracks?
Yeah.
Question
better
for
at-
you guys. Oh,
Are you
sorry.
better at
Investigation. Are you better at investigation, Kale?
I'm
Are you
good
experienced
with
with investigation?
I'm good with animal tracks.
That work cool. Work with human tracks.
I suppose tracking would be universal.
Nice. You want to investigate?
I'll look around.
So the cliff, like you can see what's in the picture, which kind of like goes up to like a little peak. The cliff itself, there's like a thin cliff side that kind of goes parallel to the coast. Like you can like look, and it kind of goes. So you see kind of tracks just kind of going up and down that it's not like I don't know what to describe it as, but this like cliffside that kind of parallels the coast.
Okay.
But you can't really tell because they like came and went, and you can't really tell where they ended up. Just that there was activity, and it looks like the same pair of feet.
There seems to be some tracks over yonder.
What all you
Is
see
this the 70s?
about him? Do you see him go in there and back? And then whatnot?
They're kind of all over the place. Can't really. I think they might have backtracked or something. It's very unclear.
Does it seem like they went north, south, west, east?
They would be, the cliff itself is going out west.
They followed that west.
They're kind of paralleling the coast. The cliff is kind of from the erosion of the tides and stuff that come in. That's where the cliff formations are from.
So Richard Paul spent 6 months and 50,000 Lego pieces.
Wow, 50,000 Lego
50,000
pieces.
Lego pieces. Dang.
Oh my goodness.
Young Richard. Well, I'm out. I can't think of anything else. That's the other guys.
You headed back down?
Yeah, I'm taking that thing with me and put it in my little backpack. And first.
I am not going to make you physically rappel down the mountain. Let's just say that you did that successfully, and you return. I'm assuming you're going back to camp? Okay. Just so you know, when you come down the cliff, you're able to see a bird's eye view of camp. So, I mean, you can kind of see you guys kind of at the top of that cliff. So you can see everything. So you come back down, and Lux and Thal are. It's about 6:30 when you finally make it down back.
Oh, with all the scraps.
And you guys are finishing up hauling all sorts of scrap crap back to camp.
Cool.
Now, Thrizlock and Kale, you haven't been to camp for a while. While you guys were gone, Darren tended your water for purification contraption. He also went ahead and carved up the rest of the tusk cat. He set aside some really nice fillets for you guys to throw on the fire when you get here, and some roasted purple potato type vegetables with some onions and garlic and stuff like that. And then the rest of it, he took about 20 pounds of tusk cat and he sliced it very thin and kind of put it in like a smoker with some sea salt. So you guys will have like jerky in the morning to take with you.
Nice.
Quite advanced.
I knew there was a reason I kept that guy alive.
He's
Yeah.
a scout.
Pay it
And
off.
he's asleep.
Yeah.
He's tired from all
Why
that.
do all of his antics
Lacquer.
always happen when he's gone from us? Like, well, he's sleeping around us and does the. I mean, it's really appreciated. Don't get me wrong, but like, I never actually get to see him do the things.
Nope, he's kind of like a little magic elf. Because I'm not role playing as him. He's not my character. So you guys meet up.
What was that?
I said you guys meet up at camp.
Nice.
Sweet.
Me to go. I'm gonna get a drink of water and then go sit by the shuttle again. My back to it.
Yeah.
And gonna pull out my lightsaber and start meditating, and I'm gonna look at Jayla and be like, you should probably use some time to meditate or something.
So she nods.
Oh! Now that we're back at camp, I have something for you, Jayla. I pull out the Vox box and hand her that with the data pad so that she can program her own communication lines. And
she's gonna take it,
Mhm.
and she's gonna look a little puzzled, and she's gonna type in the data pad, "What is this?"
Let's see. Hold on. I actually need to pull up your description of it. because I don't remember exactly what it was.
I don't know if I put one in the actual item. So
You
what
did.
a Vox box? Did
A
I?
device that looks like a smartwatch, and it's programmable text-to-speech device. Holds 12 phrases, and you can program these by connecting to a datapad/wristpad, making a tech check. Well, that's spending 10 minutes. So, I mean, I can help her program it to
Okay.
what it is that she wants to say.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I can do that with her real quick because it's only going to take 10 minutes. It's fine.
Do a technology check. She once you explain it to her, she lights up and she gives you a big hug.
Cool. And I'll do tech.
Good job. There's
Just barely. I was able to program 12 phrases with that. Maximum effort.
yay.
And also, hey Kale. You are probably more than proficient. Oh, I'm looking. Can I interrupt your meditation, please? Kale.
Yeah.
I know you're very proficient with the bird call and like you have your own like language of sorts. Because I remember Lux actually offending you with whistling earlier. Do you think it would be possible if you could call that convoy back this way? Do you think it would be possible?
I mean, I can call. It's not really an animal I have control over.
No.
If it
but,
wants to come, it'll come.
Right. But it's just something I'm experimenting with. Just not just entertain the idea.
I'll reach out and I'll
please.
grab my lightsaber, which was floating in front of me.
Uh-huh.
I was getting ready to take it apart. And I'll stand up and...
I didn't think it would take you that much effort to speak.
I gotta mimic predatory bird. Yeah,
okay,
it's gonna
right.
take some focus. You want
My
anything
bad, I
for
didn't
that,
realize.
Katrina?
So what?
Do you want anything for that?
You can choose. You could do animal handling. You can do performance. Or you could probably get away with nature. I'll let you decide how you want to use your mimicking ability.
Yeah. Get it.
Let's see.
It's not.
Yeah, your whistling's not working, bro.
It's no, I haven't done it in forever.
Yeah, I can do it.
Very nice. Can you adjust it?
Yeah.
Mine is. It's my nose.
Alright, so you guys all try to serenade the owl carnivore.
For no reason at all.
You hear it in the distance. You don't see it right now. It sounds a little bit far off, so it might. Let's see.
Okay. Well. Anyway, thank you. Just wanted to see if that would be possible, and maybe he'll show up later. I don't know, but I got other things to work on. So, sorry to interrupt your meditation.
Picking up lots of hobbies.
Yeah, I like to be very well rounded. So.
I'll sit down and start
back to
meditating again.
meditating.
Pull the lightsaber out. What I am doing, Katrina, is I'm taking it apart so I can look at
I
it.
assumed you're. So it's Are you doing that? Is it like levitating and
Yeah.
like?
Yeah.
So
I'll just look at that as like, man, I wish I had space magic.
I was a little jealous too. It's just not there yet.
Like, is that teachable skill or is that something you have to have?
So you and Jayla programmed the thing. I sent you what she picked.
Okay.
So,
Yo, your voice mod's like messing up.
My bad.
I'll be right back.
does anyone else want to take a break while Alexa's out? I'm gonna get some water. But feel free to
Sweet.
continue to talk amongst yourself.
Okay.
I mean, I'll reply to you and I'll say. I mean, did you say that to me?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, what?
Not that-
talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Soul.
You.
Oh,
Did you say
I
that
said
to
it
me?
out loud. I said it out loud, but like I didn't actually like ask you. I just like said it out loud, like sort of as a question, but
Okay.
like not to you.
I've got my
as I
eyes
was walking
closed,
away.
so I wouldn't know that. So I probably would respond with, I can always check to see if you're force sensitive.
Like, and I just stopped my tracks, like, really?
Not that
Yeah,
hard.
there's a place he can push in your mind with
I
the
think you're
force.
gonna
And if,
find his little nub.
Yeah, Keith's dead on accurate.
What do you say?
There's a place I can probe in your mind, and if I feel pushback, I know that you're force sensitive.
Oh, okay. I mean, is that dangerous?
For me,
Oh. Well, I mean, if you want to take the risk, I guess, then that would be a cool skill to have, like, maybe, but I don't really think that I am going to really be able to use it all that much. I mean, we can give it a shot, but I mean, I'd leave that to you, man.
after I'm done with my lightsaber, I'll check you out.
Alright, cool.
I'm
Out of
excited.
character, you can always like multi.
Your voice mod's on, Job. You're not out of character.
Thank you. Sorry, out of character. He can always multi-class, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to. Just.
Don't you want to know if you have potential? I want to know if you have potential.
I'd like to know if I have potential, but I don't really think that there's the. I mean, there might be skills that I could use that work to my character, but I don't really think that I was going to take him in that direction. We'll see.
I mean, it's really up to Thol, or we're up to you, I should say, Jake, to say whether he is force sensitive or not, right? Because I mean, if you multi-class, all of a sudden you're force sensitive, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
you have to make that decision.
Well, we could determine a role to see if you actually are, and then based on that information, it still would be up to you whether or not you take advantage of that by multi-classing.
That's
I mean,
fair.
if you're not interested, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a very rigorous process. If you don't want to
Right.
tap that potential,
Not-
you certainly don't have to. But I
Not
think
only-
you leave it up to the dice.
It's not only
Yeah.
multi-classing though, it's also like there's a feat you can take called force sensitive. So when you get to a certain point, you could take the feat. You'd only know 4 force powers.
But
you
that would be
could-
cool.
Yeah, but you could have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, leave it to the dice. We'll see what happens on this one. I wasn't planning for this, but. I don't like having a note thing. Hold on.
All right, we're gonna say that another hour has passed. Gail's meditating. Saul, I'm assuming you went back to your junk.
Call it junk. It's science.
Stripping his junk. Strip your junk, Thol.
Taylor's gonna go over here and meditate and play with her new toy.
Oh, and is Lux helping me out with this stuff?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sure he'd be game for that.
Um,
So
Was
Gets
Jayla still
wheels.
meditating or what?
yeah, she's over there. I'm gonna.
Get some
Sorry, you're
wheels.
still on the
Roselock
mountain.
says,
Don't you get tired of just sitting around meditating all the time?
Maybe you should try it.
This is a time for action. These people are ahead of us.
So she's she's gonna like gladly like push her little watch, and she's and it's gonna say, "I don't understand. Please explain." I only have 12 options, so I'm.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
That's nice.
These guys are ahead of us. And they're making progress as we speak, getting to whatever destination they're trying to prevent us from. And we're sitting around here on our hands. We need action. We need to move forward.
Can I respond to that?
Do you hear him?
I mean,
mean,
we're
you're
in the
close
same
enough.
area.
Yes.
I'll say over to him, why don't you go ahead and try to find what path we have to actually have to take without actually having a clue where we're supposed to be going. I'm sure that'll work out great for you.
That's true. That's true. Good point. You have a point there. About it, man.
So,
But still, it's better than just sitting around meditating. You're doing something. You're helping us. The Jedi, and they're meditating all the time.
well, maybe they do it for good reason. Maybe they can do some things that you can't do because you don't meditate.
The Jedi are weak. They compare nothing to the dark side.
I feel like this isn't the place for say that, but I want to say this out of character actually. Only the Sith think in absolutes.
Exactly. He's at one with that. So you would.
Anyway, I just continue working at my stuff with Lux.
Anytime you wanna duel, just let me know.
I'm still recovering from my lightning. I still don't know that it was you who caused that.
Who has that ringtone right now? I know that ringtone. That text tone. Who's doing that?
Oh, that's my game.
You're playing Need for Speed Underground 2.
No, I'm playing Spider-Man 2.
Playing Spider-Man 2. Okay. That's a different sound than I heard. I think they might have used the same tone.
You
Good
got
child's
the two
awake.
part.
Here.
you got the 2-part right though, and that's what's important.
Let's see.
Lux is back if anything is going on with him.
Muted, buddy.
What you eating?
Some graham crackers and milk.
Aww.
I started reading some of that book, and I was getting tired, so I was starting to. I was like, I gotta put that book down.
I had graham crackers, and Sarah melted down some chocolate chips with some peanut butter, threw in some
Oh, that's cool.
marshmallows, and that was good.
Yeah.
Do you do delivery?
No.
You gotta start
we can
this
just come
delivery
over.
service, Bob.
Do you think that is left?
No.
Have you seen me?
Yeah. We'll have to catch
Have
him.
you seen your
after
phone
the
to
act.
let me know?
There's a thing called text messaging and Instagram that we use all the time, actually.
But yes, I am back. Did you want anything specific for us? Well, what exactly full are you trying to do?
We're making a turret on wheels, basically, and I'm trying to see if I can find some sort of like tow hook that from the scrap that we did get, so that we can just bring it up a lot easier up to the top of the mountain and take it with us. Someone's gonna have to help me push it. So
I'm gonna
So
turn
currently,
to
it's
Kale.
just a pile of scraps. It isn't
yes,
anything.
it isn't anything yet, but we still have
understand.
we still have like a dismantled turret, not dismantled turret, but like all the components are just disconnected from the ship, and it is still a whole turret. So
Right now,
a
it's
lot of
not
the
on
scraps-
wheels, but it's just a gun with a pile of scraps.
scraps.
Right. It doesn't
Yeah,
have wheels.
right.
So I'm gonna turn to
Okay.
Thrizlock. Cause are you in a meditative state?
Hasn't stopped
There's a-
anybody else from interrupting.
Oh, you're talking about Thrizlock though.
Yeah, I tried Kale, and then I seen he was over there doing his
Hi, baby.
voodoo yoga or whatever.
Yoga.
Are you in a meditative state, Thrizlock?
No, sir.
No.
He doesn't believe
Um,
in such voodoo.
Yes, nonsense.
I'm gonna turn to Thrizlock and ask him, how far up is the mountain? How tall do you think it is?
The mountain of the cliff we climbed.
Oh, now he comes out of his voodoo.
Yeah,
I'm not out. I'm not out.
Wow.
No, Kale's still meditating.
I need to freeze frame this until you.
Okay.
about 100 feet up.
100 feet.
I'm like curious how much a ship turret.
We do have.
No,
the ship
I'm
turret
gonna
weighs?
in there. I'm gonna play. We're just talking.
We have.
You need to go back to bed.
What is that anti-gravity bed thing that you could stick that on?
Oh,
It's a hover cart. I don't
Hover
think it will go up a mountain.
No,
no,
at least
but
to,
it makes it a lot
travel
easier to.
horizontally.
Might make it easier to hoist instead of having to make something from junk. I could just bolt it to that.
Could
and
we
then
use-
and then use
And
the
then when you're using
disengage
it to
feature?
shoot and stuff, you could be.
Well, the thing is, it hovers, so I can't do that. I have to make it something that swivels, and when we want to drop it into a spot so that it won't like slide all over the place when I'm using the turret and everything, we'll just have to disengage the hover feature and then turn it back on when we want to move it again.
Yes. Because I actually have with my inventory. Allow me to look into my inventory.
Could we use the thrust capacitor and strap that to the bottom of it?
Well, I'd never thought of using the thrust capacitors in that way, but we might be able to amplify the power of the hover cart.
Because here's the thing: is I don't have nothing to. I have a grappling hook and 50-foot of rolled cable, fiber cord.
Yeah.
I got a handgun, but it takes a power cell. I don't have nothing that you actually manually shoot, revolver style or anything like that. It's all energy based. So unless somebody has something that you have a what?
Man, I have a fusion cutter, so I can just do all this.
You do.
You have a gravity generator? Where'd you get a gravity generator?
Yes, on that gravity generator. On that a gravity generator.
Alright, well, maybe we can use all this to make it, like maybe I can actually get it to fly itself up there. Hold on.
Well, I don't know about that.
I can take the gravity...
Generate lift.
It generates gravity, so you could like you could use the hover thing to transport it around, and then hoist it up with the cable that we have, and then once it's somewhere and you want to fire it, you could use the gravity to keep it like
To really cement it down.
to anchor it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I can see if I can get that to work and maybe modify the thrust capacitors and whatever else I got in this scrap pile to maybe get it up the mountain.
Don't forget to flush the bilats.
What?
What? Lock the S foils in attack position.
No.
To anyone,
Huh?
trying to figure out how much a turret would cost in credits.
I'd
Well, how much
buy
would that
from you
how
for
much
about 250 credits.
No.
how much would that ship cost?
I know what I got. No low balls.
I feel like the turn on there would be freaking massive, though. I don't know. I guess I was thinking of a YT 1300, but I don't know.
This is a
What kind of
classic
ship it is.
freighter. This is a freighter, I believe.
It is a freighter.
So it probably just has some sort of low low power defense.
Give me a second.
support. Oh my god, he's got the manual.
I'm looking online. I can't find the cost of a
Give me a
turret.
second. Give me a second.
Are we talking passenger or freighter? Edition.
Freighter. I mean, if it's a hut ship, it might just be a modified version, so I don't know. If a freighter, I don't even know if a freighter would end up having some sort of blasters on it. I mean, unless...
It would. Through the sea, it came stock on these CEC ships.
Was that a 13?
So-
That wasn't a YT 1300, was it?
It was a freighter. I don't believe we got specifics on it. It was just a freighter.
No, I didn't sign it. It's an ugly ship.
Okay.
It's a
Every
I
ship,
think-
in your opinion, is ugly.
I think a
no, it's a
1300 is pretty
composite
ugly.
ship.
No.
Katrina, go into
It's a
weapons.
Frankenstein.
Go into weapons and look up assault cannon.
After his lock, turns the lux and says, "You match your mouth."
What?
You watch
you
your
say?
mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't understand what you're saying sometimes, dude.
He said,
I
"You watch
can
your
understand
mouth."
him just fine.
Yeah. How come he can understand? I'm gonna play with my settings some more. They came out with a guide on how to fix your Discord settings. Because people have so much problems.
Yeah, turn off crisp and all that stuff.
Yeah. I have that off.
Has a standard laser cannon it talks about. As far as these transports, I mean, as far as this, just composite.
Okay, so a standard assault cannon is 1,550 credits,
Mm-hmm.
which means it's going to take you 6
10
days.
days. Oh, 6 days.
6 days?
6 days to build this into a turret.
Wait, why?
It's worth it.
Wait a minute.
Because
The
you
turret
can only
itself.
craft $250 or 250 credits per downtime day.
Right, but the turret itself already has the value. It's not. It's just adding the 250 to it.
I'm telling
just
you that's
rounding
how
it to
they
something flat.
distinguish
So
how long
he's
it
saying
takes.
he's not. Yeah, he's saying he's not crafting the assault cannon.
No.
He's crafting the
A
contraption.
mounting system for the cannon that I took off of the ship. So basically what I'm doing is I'm making a bracketed tripod
Cover slide.
that is bolted down to the surface of the of that anti-grav thing.
I got
Like
an
a
answer.
swivel of some sort.
He
What's the
said
answer?
tripod, and so I looked up tripod.
Okay.
It's 450 credits.
Okay, there you go.
I still think you would have
2
to
days.
do some wire work and stuff like that. I'm gonna bump
Oh,
it
yeah.
up to 3 days.
Okay.
Bring it with us. Keep working.
I guess. I mean, if somebody wants to push me while I work, I can do that.
Nope.
Shit.
I suppose you could try to find someone to do that.
Well, it's a.
I'll push him. If
It's,
he's
I
on
mean,
the
it's
hover
on a,
cart.
I'm on the hover cart.
You
so,
still
I mean,
can
if I
only
could-
do it's still regardless of how much time you spend on it. It's
Yeah.
just going to take you 3 days to do it.
Right, it's fine.
Can I get an update on what's happening? With
Oh, you. I'm like, I
Oh.
don't know. You're in the room. So let's say that all of that took another hour. So you're at no, hold on. Oh, you're like 8:30.
I mean, at least I have something to keep my mind busy and my hands busy, because otherwise I don't know what I'd be doing.
You're fine.
Got an itch
Trying
there,
to
Caleb?
look up and see what kind of ammo it takes. So we're at about 8:30. Hale, I have no idea how long it takes to tune a lightsaber.
Do I sound any better?
You sound quieter.
A lot quieter.
No.
Well, that could be a lot better, depending on the definition. But I'll
Eh.
argue how far it is.
It's about the same quality.
Whoops.
Um,
Yeah, that's cute.
Is there a way to turn down the mod intensity?
I don't think so. I'll check.
there is.
Is like the mods like pitch and whatnot. There's pitch, background effect, which is off.
It says I can spend a short rest doing it, Katrina.
Okay, you're just
So an
faster
hour?
than I am. I'm like looking at like all the different attunement modifications, and artificer crap. Which you're more than welcome to do. Okay. So I guess the question is what you guys want to continue doing.
I most definitely will spend an hour doing this just to attune to it and see what
Absolutely.
crystal it is and everything.
What are you doing again, Kale? I mean,
I am doing this, and my lightsaber is hovering in front of me, and it is being taken apart into individual pieces. Like you got the emitter and the crystal and the lens and all that.
I
what are you-
will.
I mean, it's your lightsaber, right?
No,
Oh, where did you get
You
this
can't
lightsaber?
have Baby Groot.
you can ask me if you want to.
I'll turn to Thrizlock and ask him, what does that end up doing for the weapon?
If there's not to me,
Wanna
He's in his
interrupt
voodoo. I
Kale?
can't talk to
He's
him.
in his meditative state. You can't talk to him.
I mean, usually they do that when they're putting their lightsaber together for the first time. Aren't any repairing it, but kind of assuming it's not his lightsaber, and he's attuning himself to this lightsaber in order to enhance its capabilities or his connection to it. That's my guess.
I just look over while they're talking and just get back to my cutting torch and do my welding, and I start thinking like, you know what? I should probably just make sure the turret is still operational and see if I can actually get it to prime or something.
Oh my goodness, kid.
Busybody.
She looks happy.
Happy baby.
She looks awake. Oh. Of course, like, close the page that I was on. Four burst. Power cell. Okay, so it takes a standard power cell. Okay. You guys need to decide what you want to do with your remaining time.
I mean, probably sleep before. I mean, it need to sleep before dawn comes to strike.
What
So
time do you want to leave?
probably. How long does it take to scale that thing? And then we have to be around the crystal anyway, in its position in order to find the path where we're supposed to go. So, yeah, how long does it take to get up there? Where you guys were with the hand?
It took us a while to get up there because we had to keep cutting
You don't have to cut anymore. So it's a
it should be faster.
10-minute walk to the cliffside, and then I'm gonna say it's gonna take you about 30 to 40 minutes climbing up it.
We're gonna leave at 4 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna be there at 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, maybe, yeah. We'll try to be there at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Is Jayla still
meditating?
Say it's been an hour. No, she's sitting there fiddling with her watch.
Been an hour.
Yeah.
Alright. Lightsaber comes back together.
I'm gonna bring him my dual phase lightsaber and ask him to tune it.
I'll he'll hand it to me, I'll grab it, and when you ask me that, Kale is gonna be like, that's not really how it works.
Oh.
Are you sure I can add some stuff in for you? And I'll just
add a blaster into the other side.
It's more about an organic connection.
I guess. And I'll take it back.
I asked Jayla, could you teach me some of those hand signals? Might come in handy during battle. If we need to be silent.
She nods her head. It's I can teach you sign language.
He nods back. Thanks.
Okay, so it's 8:30. You want to leave camp at 4?
Yeah, I need to start sleeping now. I guess that would have been my 2 hours of downtime doing stuff.
That's fine. Well, let's see. You're leaving.
Got 10 minutes and then about 40 minutes to scale and get to where we need to go. So it's about an hour, give or take. So giving ourselves a little bit extra time to make sure that we do make it there on time.
Can I make a suggestion?
You may.
We still have things to figure out. You should get there, we might even go tonight. Now.
Oh. You just want to make the trek now?
I mean, we have things to figure out.
Yeah.
Before, it's not like dawn comes and then... What if dawn comes and we haven't figured it out yet?
Okay.
What's
Paul
your
puts away his
suggestion for rest?
fusion cutter and says, "You know what? Why don't we just take some of the packs and things that we do have, pack it up, and take it with us?"
Yeah. And as for rest, I mean, we can still rest up there and take shifts and stuff, but, trying to figure this stuff out take a little bit of time.
Yeah. It's fair. Well, alright. I'll start packing up the tent and whatever else it is that we need to take it with us. And
So the tent is currently your water filtration system.
oh, right.
We can pack it up.
I mean, we can fill all of our canteens with everything we can, and then just leave that there. I guess with Darren. I guess he'll keep an eye on it.
Yep. Darren,
Um,
you keep camp. I think you guys got 5 gallons worth of water throughout the day.
mhm.
How many? You had like 4 canteens?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
I'll pull a canteen
got-
out of my backpack and fill it up.
Okay, so you still had, okay.
Really.
So now we have
Wow,
5.
What did we just say about this communication? Yeah. We could have used that
What?
earlier. Never mind, it's fine.
So yeah, we got 4. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Alrighty.
Ew.
gonna drink my daily value of water because it does us no good in the cans, and if we have empty canteens, the more we can distill overnight.
This is
Yes.
Yeah.
okay. I thought this was the same day. Like we woke up and we had breakfast and
Mhm.
drank and everything. So I mean,
Mhm.
Mhm.
Another
I
5
could
gallons
drink
probably.
the flavor, but in regards to mechanics, I thought we already did that for today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
okay, then never mind,
you
never
you
mind.
had enough water for today.
Okay.
But you can start the site. Darren can start the cycle again. So once you guys sleep and come back down and stuff tomorrow, there should be another 5 gallons.
Okay, well,
I'm
maybe
going
I'll
to
take what I have, so it'll be ready for the next 24 hours.
I'm gonna go take some. I'm gonna take 5 credits and stuff it in Darren's jacket while he's sleeping.
All right, you guys are gonna go up the mountain. Cliff.
Yep.
I gotta pee. Hold on.
This is just a trick to give me the child back.
Yep.
Hmm.
How many credits do you start out with? Do you ever start out with credits, or do you not start with credits?
Yeah, you got the wealth variant, or if you got if you don't do wealth variant, then you do the class items, and when you get to your background, all the credits you have are in your background items.
Did I even look at my freaking background?
I don't know.
Because I have 225 credits I found on the ship from earlier.
Guys, have you played Pal World yet?
No, not going
No,
to.
I played Pokemon though.
Great. It's so great. It is awesome. And I'm sure somebody's gonna make a Pokemon mod at some point.
They already have.
I've heard, yeah,
Oh.
like 1
They
or
are-
2, but have they
yeah.
done all of them? All of them?
All the Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Put all the
that
Pokemon
was
in there?
fast.
Yes, it was like really
Modders are
fast.
quick.
That's crazy.
Well, that's
Oh,
because
it's-
they look so uncannily familiar for some reason.
Game's a good game, though.
All right, guys. Anything happen?
Not yet.
Okay.
We said we were going up the cliff.
Yep. Go up the cliff.
Character creator, where's the all? I have 3
Right.
characters, oh my god.
This is what I'm gonna do. Instead of inching our way up the mountain, if everybody rolls higher than a 10 on an athletics check, you guys can just all skip to the top instead of do.
Do
So
they
let's see
actually
if
have
you
to
guys
skip?
can do that.
Do I have to use athletics or can I use acrobatics?
Are you gonna
Yes.
do it with
Whatever
flair?
you're gonna say, the answer is yes.
First
this-
pass.
Is this with advantage?
Is there a
like-
reason why you would have advantage?
I've been rolling with advantage, you said, because
Oh,
we're
'cause
cut
he's
in the
got
thing,
the-
we have a rope, and I have
second pass.
Alright, well.
Whew! Third pass.
That's a good reason why I did that. I am not strong.
What?
More of his strength is up here.
Yes, mental strength. He has the idea.
Are you
No, I'm
obsessed
just
with the
calling
fish?
you a nerd.
No more
More.
nerd than you are, pilot man.
Ouch. Kale. Hey. That's mommy's.
So what are we doing now?
We're waiting for Kale to roll in athletics.
Cool.
And pass. Alright, guys. You were up top the mountain.
And I'm still doing somersaults down the
Yep. For
He's
those who have
flipping
not
it
been up here before, this is what we see.
Oh.
Except the lady doesn't have a hand.
Oh. That's gruesome.
And here's the message at the base. So what would you guys like to do now?
I'm reading.
Oh yeah, we need to. That took about 30 minutes. There you go.
Maybe it's in order of what would happen first, if that makes sense. So, first you would brood with teas of anger and doubt. So you would be angry before you shout. Right?
I'm
So
guessing.
if you're angered and then shout, and then you calm down, your voice is a thorn now.
I think it was just an excuse to put northeast, south, and west in there. I think the bottom half matters. Which map?
It's calling to balance, is what it is, because it's talking about both light and darkness. Traveling on an unbalanced road, meaning the dawn, or maybe even twilight would end up helping us.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, that's smart. But we gotta either do it in the dark or in the light. We can't be doing it in the middle.
Well, the dawn will end up giving us darkness and light. Because it's bright of day and dark of night combining.
Right.
Hey,
So we would
This
not
is
want
not Green Lantern.
Turns underrated.
We're gonna forget about that movie.
No, we're not. I love that movie.
No, we're not. How do you not like it?
What,
What
the
movie?
Green Lantern movie?
Yes.
It's terrible.
It's
It's
awesome.
awesome. They could bring him back and do another movie.
No, Deadpool killed him. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
He prevented the making of that movie. It does not exist in canon anymore.
It's DC.
Wait, oh, Green Lantern?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
even still, Marvel's crossing over and preventing it from happening. Oh.
Alright, guys. What are you doing?
I think we should
Thinking.
try to fix the arm up there in the same position.
What was the position before?
I would just judge by,
Based on the cut, right?
yeah, the cut and the, yeah.
Okay, I'll leave it to you guys.
Are you just gonna hold it for 12 hours or not 12 hours?
Well,
Um,
I was planning on bringing a piece of rebar with me from um,
Well, we could just use
the
torch.
junk pile.
if you
There.
you can have the rebarb. You can have whatever you think would fit in your pocket.
Okay. Well, bring out the rebar, and I ask, did one of you use your lightsaber and make a little hole in the arm and also in the, well, in both ends of the arm, and that way I can use the rebar to hold it in place.
Sure. I had the same idea.
I want you guys to both roll a crap. I don't know.
Dexterity.
Yeah, that works. Both of you roll a dexterity.
I miss and accidentally cut Dole's arm off.
You almost
First
cut
time you
something off.
cut someone.
Yeah.
Okay. So you attach the hand. It looks. I mean, eyeballing it, it looks okay.
Does it look right? Does the do the seams and everything actually line up right?
They do for the most part. Won't. Right now, yes, they look like they line up.
Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas. I'm gonna sleep on it.
Okay.
Did any of you look at it?
I was wondering, can I actually try moving closer to it and try moving it? This giant
move 'em.
rock or just the
You want to
bottom
jiggle the
piece?
statue? Roll me
Like,
an
just-
investigation.
Just the bottom base.
What are you doing? Yeah. That's not nice. Alright. Lux, you kinda very respectfully kind of run your hands over the seam of the plaque and along the base and it looks very stable. It's been there for a very long time. It's kind of settled in the ground. There's moss in some places. You don't see anything that would signify it moving. There's no mechanisms in the base.
Anybody look at the ball thing?
Is it a ball?
Whenever the hand
It's
is
a
holding.
fear.
What is that hand holding?
The ball.
It is holding a clearish gemstone type, like quartz, white rock. Don't know what the equivalent to quartz is in the Star Wars universe, but
Quartz.
okay.
Well, there you go. I can understand now why you thought it was copper.
Sorry, I made it in Hero Forge.
Weirdly, it looks like a Tron disc, but we'll ignore that.
I think it's actually like a
Inquisitor lightsaber.
yeah, chakram.
Mhm.
Chakram, yeah.
It was originally going to be described a little differently, and I was like, no, the ball works.
Okay. Well, since I have dark vision,
There's
it's still
something in the ball.
something in the ball.
That's what I saw earlier. I just couldn't really make it out.
Can I check it?
Roll me an investigation.
Anybody got a glow rod we could use for that? So that you can look at it?
Yeah, I've got dark vision.
I got a glow rod as well.
So black
Yeah,
and
I'll
we
white
kind of laugh at
Yeah.
him
for you.
and then snap one of my glow rods.
Oh, okay. Well, get a little bit extra help there.
Dark vision means you can only see in black and white.
Ah. Well, okay. We'll give it a shot. Holy cow.
Right. So you definitely see a discoloration. It almost looks like a, I don't know, when you see a thread in like marble or something. It looks like possibly something is like etched in the middle, but the glow rod isn't enough to reflect exactly what it is. You can't read it
Can I?
with
Okay,
what
so
you've got.
from what I can see, based on if it's etched in there, are there like curves to this? Like it's almost like a hair that's in it, almost.
Hair?
A hair. So like, the first thing I think of when you're talking about something being etched inside of it, like I think of a marble. But like if you look at it from the side, sometimes it looks like it could be a hair that is lodged inside of it. So
Oh.
like I'm guessing, or like a thread of sorts. So I want to see if I can trace that thread with my not actually trace it with something, but like visually trace it and see where it might be leading. If it were to be reflected.
It's
from
in the
light.
middle of the quartz ball.
Right.
It looks almost like a pattern.
Pattern. Okay. Can I see the pattern clear enough to memorize it?
No.
Okay. Well, I hope this thing is pointed in the right direction, because it seems that whatever this crystal is, it's special to this specific task, and it is going to just show us our path and where we're supposed to go. So if it's off even by a little, it might end up throwing us off.
Try throwing this up there, and I'll throw him the glow rod. Maybe it'll illuminate. And...
Get it up close there and see if I can actually make it out easier.
Sure. It definitely has prismatic, reflective qualities, but again, what you have is not adequate enough to distinguish what the markings are.
How bright is this glow rod? Because I want to try something else.
Gives off dim light for 40 feet and
it's
bright light
glow.
for 20.
Okay. Well, bright light for 20
If you're asking
is
for
enough.
lumens, I have no idea.
Bright light is just enough. I'm not trying to make it end up give us the path. What I need is, would be nice if it ended up having a blank sheet of paper, but I want to. Does anybody have something that has a flat surface? Anybody at all? Anything in your pad?
And
Hold
the
your
data
horses.
pad back.
Data pad? Yeah. Ooh, that might work. Alright, so I could use maybe the back of the data pad if it's wide and flat enough.
You got the cargo hand cart. I'm sure that's got some flatness to it.
Well, I can't pick up the cart and make a flat surface to have that light reflected onto. I want to see if I can discern the pattern reflected with the glow rod onto a flat surface and trace it out. So can I have Jayla switch places with me and hold the glow rod up to the crystal and see if I can make out a pattern reflected onto the data pad and try to trace it out. And trace out whatever it is that I can make out from it.
Okay.
I can I say something?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that we have to be here at dawn so that the sun comes through that.
Right.
I don't know that anything is going to be powerful enough besides the
Right.
sun.
Right. I'm just seeing what I can do with what it is that we have right now.
Okay, just my 2 cents.
It's kind of like trying to figure out a map for where it is that we're supposed to be going.
You're smarter than me, so I'm just telling you what I thought.
You write some little squiggles.
Okay.
I mean, you did roll a 29. You see some squiggles.
Okay. I trace out what I can from what I can make out, and I probably can't really discern a whole lot from that. But I mean, I'll hold on to a copy of it and just store it for now. I don't have to work for now. Maybe I can make a map from that. I do have surveyor's implements. Maybe I can use the vantage point that I have right now and draw out what I possibly could from.
Tell you
our
with
vantage
your
point.
roll, it does not look like a map.
Okay. I'm assuming it's pointing a path, but I just wanted to.
Jayla's gonna give you the gold rod back and go find a tree to lean against and go to sleep.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just go to sleep and I guess think on this.
I'm going to sleep
If
too.
you guys get any ideas, I'll be over here.
Anybody have an alarm clock?
I can set the data pad to notify us.
Anybody have a chronometer?
Yeah.
Hey.
Who has a chronometer? Chronometer?
Chronometer.
Chronometer. Yeah.
Chronometer.
Chronometer?
Yeah.
It tracks how far you walked.
Thermometer.
Phenomena.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Lex, can you roll me a perception check as you're checking your chronometer?
Chronometer.
Alright.
I see numbers.
You see numbers. You can tell that it's 10:03. You also look and there's a setting that will tell you the exact time of sunrise and sunset. Which is 5:37 a.m.
Yeah, but
That's wild.
What time are we getting up?
well, based on this, right now it's right about 10, and 5:37 is this time of sunrise. So have just under, what is that, 7.5 hours till sunrise. I suppose if we all fall asleep now,
Wake up about 4.
get our 6, huh?
Wake up about 4.
We probably could.
Yeah.
And just get half our rest.
Um,
I mean, I only need 6 hours of sleep, really.
Yeah, same.
I only need 3.
Well, 6?
No one likes a bragger.
True.
I can keep
Well,
watch.
good for you.
Good for all of us.
Hey,
I can keep watch.
do a favor and don't fall off the edge again.
mm,
Yeah, I'll try not to.
Or get struck by lightning.
What's with all this lightning talk, Thrizzy?
I got. Hold on. I got hit by lightning. Climbing up that cliff.
I'm sorry. Here.
Oh, by the way, Kale, I reach into my pocket and grab one of the bottles. If I tell you to chalk this, do it. Okay?
Okay.
And I'll put it back in my pocket.
I'd put one eye open and look at what he's doing. Well, when he shows him, like, oh, alright, well, that's fun. Like, you still got the explosives on you, don't you?
I don't know.
No, I mean your explosive kit.
Are you guys
Yes,
ready?
I-
Under that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got 5 minutes left, guys.
Yes, I do.
Go to sleep.
I'm sleeping. I'm trying to
Yep.
get some shut eye.
Should-
Shut up.
Who should watch out first? Thrizzy, how long do you have to
3 hours.
do you have to sleep?
He likes
3
to brag
hours?
about it a lot.
I'm about to say, I know he's bragging about some time.
3 hours. That's it, guys.
3 hours.
That's all I have to sleep.
Okay.
So, would it be best for him to take first watch?
Yeah.
I could take second.
Second? Then I'll take third.
Hey,
That
I'll
should
take
I'll
make
just
it, right?
sleep.
Huh?
I'll take
That should make it.
last.
I believe so.
Rearrange-
Oh, yes, so.
Rearrange that so I can continue to practice sign language with Jayla. Before she sleeps.
Oh.
She's already out. You guys are boring.
You're gonna have to do that after she wakes up.
Yeah, don't worry about
What she will gladly teach you is you walk wherever you're going.
it. Noise.
Ayla, teach me sign language.
She's
Probably gonna end up having to teach all of us. Sorry.
Alright, you guys all sleep.
Woo.
Woo!
So, you see the first rays of sun come up against the cliffs and the mountains in the background. And shh, come on. Bear with me here.
Mm.
And the light hits the orb and just it glows and it's beautiful, and you see a reflection in the dirt right in front of the statue, and you see this. You may have to scroll down to the bottom of the picture. I know, it's late. You should be asleep.
She doesn't sleep on D&D night.
She sleeps through the night, except for Friday.
Probably because her mother's down here being really loud.
That's possible. Okay, guys. So it says, travel towards the thorn. Encased in many paths, you'll see the ladies of connection. Beyond the gate lies the honored memories of the past. Respect thy hymn, kneel to tradition. Balanced emotion leads to what many seek, but only the devoted find.
You're breathing into your mic, Job. That was really loud.
Sorry.
Seriously.
Have you guys seen any thorns? I haven't seen any thorns.
No. but
Probably.
that's north again.
Haven't
Probably
seen
Thorn.
thorns.
Yeah, Thorn north. Travel
But
towards the
does-
north, encased in many paths, you'll see Ladies Connection.
Does
So
Ladies
north.
of Connection
Towards the
sound
thorn.
familiar?
Are there any areas of Thorn that we can see out in the distance? Like, with it.
If you go to the edge of the cliff, you can see you can survey the whole area, where your camp is, all the paths. Would you like to do an investigation check off
Sure.
and see what you see off the cliff?
Yeah.
I just don't understand
Probably
why you're
is just
saying
north.
north. It says thorn. I was looking for thorns.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm looking for thorns too. I'm just trying to do double here.
I'm getting kind of thorny.
You need
All
to
right,
keep that
Paul.
information to yourself, buddy.
Yeah, baby.
Huh?
You want to make you thorny?
All right, are you looking at the map, Paul?
Am I looking at the map?
Are you looking
hold on.
at the map?
I'm looking at what we have right. We're
Yes.
still at camp,
are you
so
looking at the camp? Yes.
yes.
So, where did you go? So you're on top of this cliff right here.
Alright, well, now I'm there.
And so you can see the camp, and you can see a path going that way,
Mhm.
and a path going this way,
Mhm.
and a path going this way, and then a path going down that way. Now you know that the coast is that way, because
Mhm.
that's where the others came from.
Yep.
And that's south. You do not see any thorns anywhere.
Wonderful. We're going north.
I mean, it says thorn. Why aren't we looking for thorns? Why do you keep saying north?
I don't see any thorns. Do you see any thorns?
No, but how are you getting north?
You're the one who's going to us, man.
Because everything was capitalized on that when it came to thorn, and it was your idea that, or I don't know whose idea it was, that it was northeast, south, and west.
I
So,
know before he said it, but
Oh, so you're saying that the base relates to this?
out of character, you're just playing really stupid right now.
I'm not playing, brother. KL is not that intelligent.
I'm talking about you yourself, not Kale.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Yeah, so we're gonna go north, I guess.
You say so.
Once you know that I have maps in every direction,
Okay.
just
well,
in case.
okay.
can we see? Yeah, can we see what we see?
Can you see what you see? What?
Can we see the north area?
Yeah, when you go down the cliff and go that direction.
Oh, so we can't see it from the vantage point.
Right?
Yeah.
You see a path going between those two cliff sides.
Okay.
Does the Ladies of Connection sound familiar to anyone?
No, doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I'm assuming we'll end up finding some statue-like ladies on the way there, so be ready to greet them, I suppose.
Or trees or something.
So yeah, I guess we'll do that. That's my idea, but we don't have to do that, I guess.
I don't like it.
I mean, all right. What? Are we moving?
Are we moving?
Are you yeah, if you want to. I mean, it's after midnight, so I was gonna wait
Well, it's
till
5
next
a.m. I
session.
thought. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But I mean, yeah, it's morning and you guys have already slept, and
It's already midnight?
we can-
Oh my
we
god.
we started really late. Can we do role play during the week?
sure.
Okay.
Has anything ever stopped you?
Nope.
Well, it has, but
I'm gonna stop
If you
the
want, I
stream.
can. Okay. hmm
And who is supposed to do it next week?
Lux.